Okay, good afternoon, namaste. Well, my cards arrived, the ones I have been waiting for. And so I am so happy to show these to you. These are the Touchstone Tarot. It's in a nice box, as you can see, nice heavy-duty box. You open it up, and this is the very back of it. Isn't she beautiful? And it says, let me see if I can read this. Touchstone Tarot, tell me true. This is what I ask of you. Although the artists and subjects of these paintings have long since died, may they reach out to you across the centuries as they have to me. May they be 78 friends you hold in your hand. So there we have it again. How beautiful she is. I just think it's stunning. These cards are absolutely stunning. Touchstone Tarot. So as you can see, even though it's a small book, it's actually quite substantial compared to what you get in a lot of the decks. So it's got a few sample readings, talks about the author card, about so anyway, there's that. So the first one we have is an extra card. It's so funny. Happy Squirrel. Now, are they trying to say all of us that are looking towards the future with our crystal ball are squirrely? Inquiring minds want to know. But anyway, you have fun there, the happy squirrel. Gotta love a happy squirrel. Okay. So let's look at our deck here and see what we have. As you can see, it's a little heavier stock. The edges are gilded edges. Let me get this compared to my 60s deck. These are wider. They're a wider, as you can see, they're a little bigger and wider, which is nice for the artwork. I have small hands though, so for me they're a little unwieldy. I can barely hold them. You know, it's stretching me all the way out to hold them. This is the back. Okay, so let's go through the deck. Now the Fool on this card is really different compared to a lot of other Fools. As you can see, he's holding a flute instead of taking his stick with his bundle on it. He's got his flute, but I like the way his dog is there and looking expectantly on, where are we going? What are we doing? What's happening? But I just love the facial features and things on these are, if you'll notice, they're all works of art, in their own right. So these cards are wonderful. So we have the Fool. We have the Magician. Okay. Like all his books he's studying, and his owl there, and you can tell he's put a lot of time into his craft. Okay. And these are not, these are a little more, they're not glossy. They're a little bit more of a matte finish, which is nice. You can see they're not really, really glossy, but they're still got a nice slick surface. Okay, so I like that. I like the texture of them. Okay, I think I'm going to really, really, really love this deck. But again, you know, you never know until you start actually working with it how it's going to work for you. So let's see, the High Priestess. The Empress. The Emperor. Very interesting, even his hands are jeweled. Looks pretty imposing, but his hands are very small. It's very unusual. Okay. But I like all the regalia. He looks, yes. The Hierophant. Again, a lot of nice jeweled regalia. He's got the keys here. Now, it's interesting, the monk that's behind him, little unawares, and it's interesting that he is so young. Okay. The Lovers. Interesting, we have the angel up there, and it looks like she have the forbidden fruit in her hands? We're going to have to look at this closer. Again, the Chariot's a little different, interesting. The female figure in the Chariot with her helmet, girded, you know. So that's interesting. Strength. The Hermit. Like the Hermit, reminds me of St. Francis of Assisi. He's got all the animals around him. Looks like he's, you know, very internalized, has his eyes shut. The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, interesting. Justice. I like that it's got the owl for the wisdom, and the sword of truth, and the owl of wisdom. So it has some nice elements. Now this one I think is kind of strange. The Hanged Man. Usually the Hanged Man is upside down. This Hanged Man is not. So it's really kind of gives a different feeling to the Hanged Man. I have to look at this closer in a few minutes and see what that is he's clinging to there, what it is he's holding. I have to look at that deeper. Death. This death card again is interesting. There he is with the sands of time. Time has run out. We have one dead one and one mourning the loss. So again, interesting take on the death card. Temperance. the devil. Like this, we have the little devilish guy. He looks like Bacchus there, and he's got the horns and the grapes, and you know, the other chained ones up here. They're in their chains. The little demon on the other side, imp and demon. He just looks like trouble, okay? But you know you want to. The devil is so bad there. Okay, here we have the tower. And it's interesting because up here we have a little imp. A little demonic imp up there flying away, and the crown has been toppled and burning from the inside out. It's I like his look there of, you know, just So like I said, the faces on these are so interesting. The star. Now, this is interesting too, again, you know, we have the abundance here, and we have the stars around. We have kind of a halo around her head, but she's like not aware, not, it's not about ego. You can see it's not about ego with that. So that's interesting feeling on that one. The moon. Ah, I see. I didn't see that before. She's holding a crab. Holding a crab. So we have a very large moon behind her. Looks like some waves by the ocean. Some pillars. Okay. The sun. This sun is fun. We got the baby. Happy baby, and it looks like a happy horse too. Sun. Just kind of happiness and innocence and all of that type of thing. Judgment. Okay. Now I like in the kind of casket we have flowers growing out of it. And the world. So now we come to coins. Ace of coins. Two of coins. Three of coins. Oop, how did that one get in here? Oop, let me check something. I may have coins. How did I get a cups in here? Let me see. Yeah, I got them mixed up. Okay. Got four of coins. I had coins and a cups mixed in the wrong places. Okay. Now I like it that it's got the coin above her head, what she's thinking about, what she's ruminating about, you know, what she's pointing to. It's like all about the money, okay. Five of coins. Again, another interesting take on it. Instead of being out in the snow, we have the one concerned with the other one. 6 of coins. Seven of coins. Eight of coins. Nine of coins. Ten of coins. Page of coins. Knight of coins. Queen. Get another one out of place here. King of coins. Now it's interesting, the queen and the king of coins, they both have a very sumptuous feast in front of them. You know, she's got a lot of things, but it looks like he's been pretty gluttonous here. His is mainly gone. Hers, she still has quite a bit of provision there. But both sitting at the same table, so that's, you know, again, interesting take. Next we have the cups. Okay, Ace of Cups. Now the cups, we have more of a blue element in the cups. Everywhere in these cards you will see an element of blue. Two of Cups. Three of Cups. Four of Cups. Five of Cups. Six of Cups. Seven of Cups. Eight of Cups. I like the moon reflected in the water behind him. And the flying owl. Nine of Cups. I like his bowl of cherries. 10 of Cups. Page of Cups. And we have a kitty cat in the corner for those that are kitty cat enthusiasts. Knight of Cups. Queen of Cups. And King of Cups. Let me move on to the Wands. Ace of Wands. The Wands, we all go into the red colors. Two of Wands. Three of Wands. Four of Wands. Five of Wands. Six of Wands. Seven of Wands. Eight of Wands. Nine. Ten. Page. Knight. Queen. And King. Oops. And last but not least, we have swords. Okay, Ace of Swords. I love this one. I like that tiger in there. A lot of strength in that. Two. Let me see if we can get there. You can see the face better. 3. The expression on her face is priceless. If that's not dread, I don't know what is. It's like 4. Now this is an interesting 4. It's the first one I've seen where he's sleeping holding the sword. It's like resting, but he is ready. It's like I'm not fully resting, not relaxed in it. He's ready in case something comes up. 5. Again, now this is interesting as well. He has the sword. He's not really in armament like the rest of them are. So again, interesting. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 'Page of Swords. 'Knight of Swords. 'Now it's really interesting. The knight looks like he's ready to challenge anybody. The page is looking like, you know, I got it. I'm concerned with it. Yeah, and the queen is just, she's just looking very, what's the word I want to use? Secure. Very secure, okay? I know what I have. I know my place. I know my power. Kind of like, don't screw with me, okay? Don't want to cross her. So, leave her alone, okay? And the king equally as intimidating, okay? So he's got a very strong, intimidating look. So again, you know, I like this deck. I love the facial features in it. Again, it gives you a different feeling of the energy of the cards than I get with other decks. This is why I like to, when I do a reading, I'll use a couple different decks because of the fact you get a totally different feeling and energy. The Ten of Swords here versus the Ten of Swords in another deck, you get a different feeling with it, okay? So, this is, again, love those. This is called the Touchstone Tarot. I think it's pretty much an out-of-print deck, but you can get it on eBay. I saw some for like $100 and something. So the price is up there. It's not like you're going to get it for a cheap amount. But if you are somebody likes an unusual deck, this is an unusual deck. Again, very nice, substantial box, something that's different. Not everybody is going to have this deck. So thank you for allowing me to show you this one, and I can't wait to shuffle the cards and see what the reading is going to bring, how it's going to feel and translate out, and what other decks it works well in conjunction with. So I'm off to experiment. Thank you for sharing that with me. I hope you've enjoyed this deck. Love to get the feedback on it. Have a wonderful evening. Namaste. Thank you for tuning in, everyone.